Good morning guys, I hope everybody had a great Christmas, and if you're like me, you're now back getting involved, getting stuck in the diet and back into the training. I actually only had 2 days off this Christmas. I mean, like off training, off the diet. Usually I tend to have a bit longer off. I usually have anything up to a week or more off the diet. However, because my weight's been going up well this year, I don't want to take too long away from the diet, because for me personally it takes my stomach quite a while to get back into the habit of eating all the food and getting my appetite back up to where it was been. So luckily, because I only had 2 days off, first day back into the diet I could eat all the food again, which was good. I do feel like I need to start adding a bit more food into my diet though now, which I'll do in a couple of weeks time, just get my body used to digesting the amount of food I'm consuming now. Weight is still 101 kilos. I did my body fat yesterday. It said it was 12%, I'm not sure how accurate that is. I've got one of these Warrior digital body mass calipers. I use these before a show. I don't think they're that accurate, but as long as the sort of figure's going down, then I know I'm doing something right. I'm just going to show you my breakfast. It's something really quick and easy. It is 8:30. I tend to get up at 7. I don't like to have my breakfast too late because it means I've got to put all my meals back for the rest of the day. But because I've been too busy staying up watching the Dance and Strongman, I'm just going to show you a really quick and easy breakfast. It takes like 5 minutes to prep. So I've got one bagel, so it's the cinnamon and raisin bagels. So you've got 45 grams of carbs there, dead easy. I've got a protein shake that's got 50 grams of protein, and then here I've got one banana, so you've got about 30 grams of carbs in a decent sized banana with some probiotic yogurt, so there's probably another 15 grams of carbs there, however they are from sugars. And then I've got a small glass of orange juice just for my vitamin C dosage for the day. So dead easy breakfast. Literally takes no longer than sort of 5 minutes to get it all ready. If you wanted to add a little bit more fat, you could put some peanut butter on the bagel. But it's just when I'm in a rush, that's probably the breakfast I tend to have. I usually don't like having protein shakes as meal replacements for protein. I do tend to eat food, so usually I'll have eggs for breakfast. But because I'm in a rush, that was a choice for today. So I'm going to do a voiceover for today's workout, just to give you a bit of an understanding about the training I'm doing at the moment. So today's session was at City Fitness, which is a gym in Melksham, which is in Wiltshire. So it's only about 20 minutes away from my house. It's probably the closest gym that I go to. So I'm sort of doing like a DC style workout at the moment. However, my first movement that I do is always a compound exercise, and I don't do a rest pause set for that. So for quads, I've done squats as my first set. So I'm trying to just do maximum loads here, heavy weight. I do a couple of gradual warm-up sets, but I don't go to failure. And then I do one heavy set and trying to get as many reps as I can. So today this was my actual working set. So this is to failure, and there's 180 kilos on the bar in total, and I managed to get 6 reps. Wasn't quite as deep as I tend to go. I do struggle with squats in the winter because the cold weather does make my knee joints even more painful. That's why, as you can see, I've got to wrap them up so much. Then once I've finished on the first exercise, this here is my rest pause set. So still sort of doing a heavy compound exercise. So I did leg press. The weight was probably a little bit too light, so I try and aim for anywhere of a total between 12 to 15 reps, and that's done in 3 rest pause. But I think on this one I actually managed to get a total of 24 repetitions. But I am starting to log my lifts now, so next time I come and train at this gym and I'm doing quads, then I will add a little bit more weight to the bar. So this was the third and final set. So usually you want to be aiming for your first loop, you want to try and get around 8 to 10 repetitions, and then usually the second loop is around 3 to 4. Then the final sort of loop, you're looking to maybe squeeze out 1 to 2 reps. And then for the sort of Widowmaker set, I just did leg extensions, so moderate to lightweight, just one set and trying to rep out as many as you can. On this I think I managed to get 25 repetitions in total. And then once I finished quads, I then moved on to training calves. So I'm trying to train calves at least sort of two times a week at max. So it was the same principle as I did quads. So first exercise was on like a seating calf raising machine. So I did about 3 sets in total, 2 warm-up sets and then a working set. And then after I finished that, I moved on to a standing calf raise. And I did a drop set on this one, and again I did it in the 3 loops like the DC style training. But rather than making the weight lighter, what I actually did was after each loop I made the weight a little bit heavier. This machine is fairly light, so that's why I chose to do it this way. So that was my quad and calf workout today. I'll try and post a few more of my workouts and also give you an understanding of my lifts as well, because I'm starting to log them. I'm doing push, pull and legs. Usually I would train hamstrings with quads, but I want to do a big deadlift session tomorrow. There's a bit of a New Year's Eve special, so I chose not to do hamstrings today. Peace. So just got back in from the gym, jumped out the shower. As you can see, that's why my hair looks like I'm about to turn Super Saiyan any moment. And I'm playing with my new toy that I bought myself today. So I've been getting into the darts quite a lot this year. So I thought I'd purchase myself a new dartboard. Yes, the dartboard is in the kitchen, which is a bit weird. However, because we're doing a big extension on the house, this wall is going to be knocked down. It's going to be extended out, and it's all going to be a nice big open plan like kitchen, living room area. So I'm sure then the wife won't let me have a dartboard in the kitchen. So I'll have to find another location for it. Tea tonight. Having a little bit of a treat, not too crazy, but I've got myself the old El Paso tacos. So they're actually not too bad. They're quite high in protein because I've got the extra lean beef mince in there. I think the only bad thing about them is when you start mixing the cheese and the sour cream and all the other bits to go with it. Other than that, they ain't too bad. So if you look at the shells, they've just got what we're looking at. So per shell, it's got 7.7 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of fat. So they ain't too bad. So I'm going to check out for today. Please make sure you like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and until next time, peace.